Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Death Stranding, where... Hold on one sec. Okay. We're back, and we're heading towards Mountain Knot City. The chiral network seems like it might actually be a problem. Though, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure what the chiral network is, how it actually works. And I think that's the problem. Like, how does the chiral network work? What is it actually using? What energies is it pulling from? But supposedly, there's somebody who did the programming for the chiral, for the network. But they were part of Bridges 1. They're still out there. In theory. For now, though, we need to head to the distribution center north of Mountain Knot City. And we have 40 minutes.
That's armor for your shoulders and legs. The downside is that you won't be able to carry cargo on top of it. You'll have to weigh the pros and cons.
Huh. Interesting. I will grab this and make one of these non-lethal assault rifles. Maybe 2 of these non-lethal assault rifles. I mean, that's just 6.6 kilograms.
Remember, Sam, when the clock's ticking, speed is what matters most of all. Review your gear and bring only what you need to make it to your destination as fast as possible.
So I probably shouldn't worry about, reclaiming my bike, because in order to get my bike back, I'm going to need to build a... Yeah, I probably won't need the bullet gun after this, if I have a non-lethal assault rifle. Like, why am I even going to be bothering? What happens if once you shoot them? Like, capable of knocking targets unconscious. Like, how long do they stay unconscious? But yeah, in order to get my bike back, I'm going to have to build a power station. And is it even on the map anymore? It is way over here. And there's another couple bikes over there. Watch out for falling rocks. Alright. So how am I going to... That's where I'm going. This is where I am. You know what? I might run back and grab this,
Stay safe out there.
and grab one of these reverse strikes. Because... Alright, which direction is it? It is in this direction. Because it still has... It has a full battery. Oh, no.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
It is a little bit farther away. Oof. And... Also, I just realized I've got, like, 2 paths to go down. Although I really need to remember this path. Simply because it seems like it's going to be the best path once I come back with the bike. But now I am concerned that this path is going to lead me directly to BT territory. And maybe I shouldn't have even bothered. Huh. But it is too late. I've already started down this path. Might as well finish it. And sure, like if there happens to be BTs, I'll deal with that. Maybe. See, the problem is going to be getting out of here with the bike. Like, this bike is, the battery is dead. It's falling apart, probably due to time fall. But I am going to have to race through here in an attempt to get this other bike out. But, at the very least, I won't have to deal with rubble. Or at the very least, rubble that provides a limit on movement. That provides limitations on movement. Because that's what really screws me up most of the time when I try to ride my bike past BTs. So it should be relatively smooth sailing out of here. And then if I happen to go back the way I came, then it should be also a smooth trip back up the hill as well. And let's grab these chiral crystals. 54 centigrams, is that? Its durability is not very good, but its battery is 100%, which is good. Oh, 102 centigrams. Although I believe the road that I've been working on doesn't require chiral crystals now. What it mostly requires is ceramics. And I've got 35 minutes left. So clearly I feel as though this pursuit is definitely a waste of time. But I'm already this far. Yeah, I don't think BB is going to be very happy with my plan.
There we go.
As it'll require me to race straight through BT territory. Now, this will be hilarious. Hilarious and terrible. If it turns out, I do get captured by the BTs. Oh no. On my way. No, oh my gosh, why are you... Oh, jeez. They're... Ah, son of a... Cut. So I was not expecting to... Come on! Son of a... I was not expecting the BT to literally be a physical wall that I could not get past. Was that a failure in my part? The answer is yes. And now the bike is probably no more because there's this giant sea of oil. And at this point, I probably should just load up my old save. Because it's probably not even worth trying to get out of this. But the bike is still there. Okay, you can move, thank you. Alright. How bad is the... Oof. Not so hot. That's okay. It's mostly container damage. Did I leave anything behind? I don't think so. I don't know what the durability is. Okay, but at the very least, now I know for next time. BTs, despite the fact that they don't really have physical bodies, per se, while they're floating around, they do occupy physical space, and I cannot drive through them. I still feel like I was gypped out of that one, but that's just a game mechanic I did not know about. And now I know, so in theory, I will be able to watch out for that. Yeah, this isn't exactly a speed demon at this point, especially since I'm going uphill. And a little bit... Oh, no. A little bit more of a turn. Thank you very much. I wonder if I actually walked, would I have already been there by now? And also, will the areas with the, Alright, where am I in relation to things? Let's clear off everything, all this rubble. We need to go there. Ooh, an online zipline? Where does that actually go? Also, I just realized I'm climbing very close to this mountain. And one of the questions that I had asked earlier on in the game is, like, how far up can you actually climb? Although it seems like I'm also reaching the limits as to what this camera is expecting me to be able to tilt. Because as I'm going up, like, this is about as far as the camera is willing to allow me to look. And it cannot climb snow. Or, is this as far as I can go? So that's probably the limit of the map. So now I'm going to need to go straight a bit and then make a left. And in... no. And in theory, that should be... Oh, what was that? Oh, no, that was full falling boulders. Okay. What is this building over here? Like, it seems like it would be important, but it is not designated on my map. So, considering the storyline of the game, that would probably be a signifier that it was important at some point in time. But it is now a dead place. A dead place of dead things. Although, actually, now that I think about it, didn't, Yep. Didn't Higgs successfully nuke 2 locations? So that's probably the second location that he destroyed. Alright. Flash threat. That probably indicates container damage, if I had to guess. And there are online generators somewhere around here. Oh, yep, straight ahead of me. Why, hello, Dark Lord. I will grant you likes.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
A whole bunch of likes.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Alright. Now, where am I in relation to things? There's another online generator, but let's remove that. And let's just plot a route from me to the distribution center north of Mount Knot City. Am I even... There we go. That's the right way. You know, why don't they give these distribution centers better names? Like, how about just the Mountain Knot City Distribution Center? Wait, that's just going to the way station, which is actually back the way I came. So, no thank you. You can stay on the ground. Forgotten cargo, turn your tongue to the soil and beg for help elsewhere. Ooh, enemy pings, which means I'm going to be entering mule territory. Yep. Hello.
Heads up, Sam. Looks like you've tripped an intrusion sensor. To be clear, these sensors react to you, not to your cargo. Be careful. Trouble may be on the way.
Oh. My name is Trouble. Ah, damn it. Nope. No. Walk that fine line. At the very least, it seems that I'm better suited to taking gunfire than I am at taking spears. Because at least the gunfire doesn't seem to, cause me to fall off the bike and cause the bike to fall apart. It just does a little bit of damage. And I can live with a little bit of damage.
Sam, we're thinking you ran afoul of a local terrorist cell. Former mules who took a turn for the worse. Stealing cargo doesn't do it for them anymore. Mayhem and destruction are their drugs of choice now. But you didn't give them the satisfaction. You kept your cargo safe. Great work. I doubt you've seen the last of them, though. Keep your eyes peeled, huh?
See, stealing cargo is just a gateway drug to violence, kids. Next time you see a FedEx package on someone's doorstep, don't do it. Don't take the FedEx package, despite how great it looks like to carry. Because it's only a matter of time before you turn around and start killing people and causing mayhem. And who knows where you go from there. Although I wonder if this whole mule thing, like, it basically goes on to explain why Higgs was the way he is. Either way, let us go drop this off, having safely gotten it to its destination, despite all of my best intentions.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Our med team should have no trouble patching him up now.
Oh yeah, that's why I was here in the first place. Because there was some trouble here and somebody got injured.
Another moment and I don't know where we'd be. You know, you got guts. Not a lot of people would risk a run-in with terrorists to help someone out.
Excellent. Now, does that increase my timed level? Yeah, I know. I don't think I really deserve. Excellent. That should raise my delivery time to 10, which would upgrade me in some manner. You will now tire less easily. All right.
Wasn't an accident, by the way. It was an attack. Someone slipped explosives into a parcel we processed. Separatist assholes think this land is theirs for the taking. They may be right. Any one of us could have handled that package. Fuck me. We have to be more careful. Beef up our security. At least we didn't lose anyone this time. Thank you, Sam. Really. I hear the chiral network is coming along. You think the signal's strong enough to reach us here? I hope so. Give it a try, huh?
You know, that hasn't really been brought up as a plot point. The idea that the signal strength might not be strong enough to reach everybody. Alright, that's a nice big chunk.
Sam, with the help of the chiral network, we've recovered experimental data which should provide a boost to our ongoing research and development initiatives. As a matter of fact, we've already made one breakthrough that can be applied to our weapons programs. Hematic rounds. Anti-BT ammunition that utilizes the unique properties of your own blood.
Oh?
However, it's important to remember that with each shot fired, you'll be expending a small quantity of your own blood.
Well, I mean,
Depending
still,
on the situation, you may be better off switching back to conventional ammo.
like, I would expect to really only
Details
use
can
it
be found
against
in the list of
BTs.
equipment available for fabrication.
It worked? Oh, that's great. We've been starving for info. And if we run into any more trouble, we can get the word out sooner. I can't thank you enough.
All right, Sam. There aren't any more stops to make before Mountain Knot City. But this
All right.
last leg will be the hardest yet. Rest up at the private room and check your gear before you set out.
Sounds like a plan.
Your work is great.
Oh, it's forcing me into the private room this time. Which, I might suggest, like previous times, it's always a good thing when it does that. Because then there might lead to issues like when I missed the private room sequence that actually had plot. So then the question I have, has he always been transported to the beach? Or have they always been his dreams?
Amelie!
Higgs and his people came. They finally reached Edgenot City. There's no escape for me now. Everyone's dead, the city's destroyed, and what's left is crawling with BTs. They're everywhere.
Where's your Kipu?
But I was able to sneak away and reach out to you. This might be our last chance to talk like this. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe. For now.
Okay, those are
Promise me
contrasting
you'll
comments.
keep building the chiral network. It's our only hope for the future. It's my only hope for freedom. And when you've finished, we can go back east together.
Amelie, your Kipu, where is it?
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Okay, so it was stolen, possibly by Higgs. She seems to have similar abilities, perhaps, to Fragile, in that she can also jump through the beach. But for now, we've got smaller problems to solve, like taking a shower. And yeah, you needed one. And drinking some beverages. Ah, it's Mads again. Still alive.
Back off. Back off!
Oh, is he threatening the BB? Huh. Oh well, I guess that mystery is going to have to wait for another time.
Hey Sam, I have some new info you should hear. Recently recovered thanks to your efforts to expand the chiral network.
Oh, okay.
It concerns BBs. I dug this up on my own, just to be clear. No one ordered me to look.
Well, I
And
asked
if
you to
anyone
look, but...
asked, put it all on me. No need for you to deal with any blowback. You were just listening to me ramble on the wire, okay? Anyway, it looks like Bridges wasn't the first to bring back BB tech. It was a group of separatists. Terrorists opposed to UCA expansion, according to the records. They started using them about 3 years ago. Right around the time Bridges 1 was putting plans in place to head west. Seems these separatists were having trouble with BTs too, and figured that if they could track them, they might be able to steer them into our path. When Bridges caught wind of this, the decision was made to fight fire with fire, to start using BBs as a countermeasure. It's possible yours was commissioned for that very purpose, a fact I think someone may have tried to conceal, judging by the absence of BB-28's service record.
So we
I
have
always found it
babies
strange
that
we
are
were so
developed
willing to
for use for
utilize
military
technology
purposes.
we barely
Great.
understood. Now we know why. We've been aping methods and techniques employed by others from the start. There's more you should know. It's about the original Bridge Baby experiments.
Oh yeah,
Piecing
so
together
that's what it
little
stands
I
for.
could find, it looks like they started around the time of the Death Stranding. They were conducted on the island of Manhattan off the East Coast, which was completely and utterly obliterated by what was almost certainly a void out. Back then, these experiments had the full support and approval of the American government. It's all just guesswork, but I suspect the BB program was conceived to help gain a better understanding of the nature of the Death Stranding.
Or the
Due to
BB
ethical
program
and
was
safety concerns,
caused
public
the
opinion
Death
was
Stranding.
strongly against the program. Still, they pressed on, and in their desperation to make sense of the greatest disaster of their age, I think they caused another. I should also mention that the president himself was killed in the blast. It was after his death, when he was succeeded by then Vice President Strand, that the experiments were suspended by executive decree. Documents were shredded, facilities were decommissioned, and every effort was made to pretend that BBs had never even existed.
But yet I'm holding a
Which begs the
BB.
question how some random separatist group was capable of resurrecting the tech decades later. I'll let you know if I turn up anything enlightening.
Yeah, that presents the idea that BBs were experimented
Sam,
separately.
check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Alright.
The people of Mountain Knot City have a pressing problem that needs to be addressed.
Oh?
A tar-like substance has been bubbling up from beneath the ground near them. They're seeing more of it by the minute, and it won't be long before it spreads into the city. There have already been reports of ejecta inside the outer walls. If
Ejecta?
nothing is done, the whole city might be swallowed by a sea of
So it's
fire.
probably BTs.
There's an order from Mountain Knot City. Check the details on the delivery terminal.
Or I need to bring something to help them clear off the tar. Antimatter bomb delivery. Okay. Something to clear off the tar. Ooh, yeah, I was gonna say, I probably have to take care of this one.
That firearm can be loaded with hematic rounds. It's fitted with a dot sight as well. Should improve your aim.
Can you... It's now capable of firing rubber hematic rounds. Okay, I'm gonna make one of these. And I'm going to bring... this truck. Despite the fact that I'm probably going to lose it on the way
Be
there.
advised, Sam. The case for that antimatter bomb was not designed for long-distance transport. The magnetic traps that keep the antimatter sequestered are delicate. A powerful impact, reckless driving, an unbalanced carrier. There are all kinds of ways the traps could fail. Any abnormalities detected within the case should trigger an alarm. If it goes off, you're doing it wrong.
Huh.
And if the bomb goes off, we'll have a disaster on our hands. The kind we can't come back from.
I have a feeling I probably should not... drive the bike through this one.
Order assigned.
That I should just leave the bike here. I'm going to err on the side of safety,
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant
and I'm going to avoid driving the bike. It makes me slightly unhappy, despite the fact that most of my worst work is done in a vehicle. I realize this, but they're still fun to drive. We're going to go to online bridge, and then online bridge, and then there. Now the concern that I have is if there are any mules, or terrorists. But it looks like the majority of them are that way. So I think the problem is less going to be terrorism and more like
weapons restrictions lifted.
this is a part of the game that's like, hey, this is the sequence where you need to be absolutely perfect. In your balance, in your walking. What do mushrooms do? Oh, those, they become areas for cryptobites. Okay. Still, this is a very peaceful area to explore. Got like mountains, got a nice little forest over there. Got yourself some chiral crystals, lake.
There we go.
Seemingly no BTs. I don't know what that's a warning sign for. I probably could... I spoke too soon. Although there look like there's a few places I could start building roads. No, 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 no. Son of a... Damn it. Here. No. How do I get back to you, Gear? Okay. Thank you. This is problematic. Do I have a bridge? Or should I say, do I have a ladder? You know, if I only had the sticky gun, I might be able to grab that. Oh, hello. No, I'm not close enough. Ah, son of a... So long, non-lethal assault rifles and sticky gun. I barely knew you. And also the stamina I had gained. Good. I had so much more stamina earlier. But now it is all gone. Just like my BT handgun. Okay. Clearly rivers are going to be a problem in this area. We need to get across somehow. We need to drink some Monster energy drink. Refill our stamina. And then walk around these rivers, because I do not have the resources to make a bridge. And then in theory, this bridge is still going to be there. But I suppose at the very least, I may have lost all of my cargo. All of it. You know, that's about it. That's just... and then there are, unfortunately, mules in this direction. And unfortunately, I lost my guns. Do I have any guns on me? I do have the bola. Okay. All right. Sometimes you just gotta go. And maybe it's because of all the Monster energy drink I've been drinking. But that is a lot of urine. How many? That's 1,000 milliliters? Have I been carrying a whole liter of urine in myself? Is he going for, like, maximum arkage? At least the baby finds it hilarious. It's like, jeez. You could probably watch an entire Quibi video in the time it takes this man to urine. 8. And that became a giant mushroom. Of course. Let's hop into this watchtower. See if we can figure out what's going on here. And we need to get there. So it looks like I should be able to avoid most of the things if I go along the outskirts. But they do have a memory chip inside there. I have an antimatter bomb strapped to me. Maybe I should worry about getting them... Maybe I should worry about getting any memory chips when I don't have an antimatter bomb strapped to my back. But I'm almost to the bridge. And possibly beyond. I guess this is no longer mule territory. This is terrorist territory. Is that a... Nope. That was an alarm telling me that antimatter bomb was in danger. Alright. I guess we'll be heading down this way. I think. Ooh. And there is a vehicle. No. I'm somewhat tempted to just grab this vehicle, because it has been relatively smooth sailing. It's just avoiding the terrorist encampment that itself has been tricky. And the rivers. Especially the rivers. Oh, where are you going with that antimatter bomb you got on that passenger seat, sir? Okay, where am I going? So I want to kind of curve off to the left. I think. Yep, floating carrier is gone. It is the first of my cargo to go. Anti-BT handgun, 3 non-lethal assault rifles, and a sticky gun. Okay, cargo is damaged by vibration.
Stretch my legs.
Looks like I was correct in not taking a vehicle in the first place. How much damage did that do? 35%. Okay. That's fine. We're still alive. We haven't blown ourselves up just yet. Let's see if we can cross this river. Thank you, regular deer, for providing a ladder. Right at the edge of the chiral network. That is a very convenient spot for a ladder. Especially considering that players are more likely to require one right there. Like, if the edge of the chiral network was a little bit closer to the other edge of the river, like, a person, it might not even have shown up on my map.
Don't be afraid.
Okay. So I'm still going straight ahead. Yeah, I'm probably going to try to pilfer the online garage here for guns. That way I don't necessarily need to use resources. I know, baby. It's low roar. That always makes me happy. But I wonder also if this is going to result in smoother travel once I get out of here. Like after they use the antimatter bomb. Simply because there were previous sections in which... Let's softly... There we go. Previous sections in which I would go to... like, there was a previous section I went to a distribution center or like a destination, and there was a whole bunch of rocks around it. And then when I left, like, the rocks were all gone, as if they'd been cleared up somehow by something. At the very least, whatever tar-like substance seems to be encroaching upon this city is going to be dealt with. Although, it looks like there was a road here once, and it's gone now. So I also wonder how much of the Mountain Knot City Road has been rebuilt. You know, sometimes it's nice to just enjoy the solitude. Just running along and listen to the music of low roar. To see the mountain in the distance, the greenery underneath your feet.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be
And to relax.
cargo verified.
And let just the immediate now wash over you.
Don't slack off.
But I suppose you got a job to do. You've got a bomb on your back.
Sam Porter
You got places to be. Non-lethal assault rifles to rebuild because they are now living in a van down by the river.
Delivery complete. Displaying
Oh.
performance evaluation.
So there's nobody who lives here. Somewhat disappointing. Oh, 5%. That is, a lot lower of a percentage than I was expecting. Oh, nope. Somebody does live here.
That network you're building is carrying some nasty stuff.
Such as?
Nobody would want anywhere near them.
Such
I
as?
thought you people would have figured that out by now. We want no part of your chiral network or the UCA.
That voice. Is that you, Mama? You hit your head there, Mama?
I'm not yours, and yours is no kind of mother.
All right. Enough games, Mama.
I don't think you heard me, mister. Mountain Knot City is telling you and the UCA.
Is that her sister?
You people keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna put us right back on the road to the Death Stranding. We didn't ask for you to come and tell us how to live our lives. We'll decide that for ourselves, thank you very much. All we want from you is the occasional delivery. Nothing else.
So you speak for the city.
That's right. I'm in charge. The name's locked now.
Ah.
Hold up, I need to talk to you. You're a technician, right?
Look, go home and don't come back.
Listen to me, damn it. I need your help.
Well, we don't need yours, Bridges. You're only making things worse.
It looks like we gotta do something. Is this Mama now?
Sorry
Oh, nope.
you had to deal with that, Sam. She's the boss over there, and she's not afraid to lay down the law. We need her, and we need her people. We've lost too many
So
others
she
as it
was
is.
on Bridges 1, but
Without
apparently
Malcolm
she
Knox,
decided
the
she hates
Chiral
Bridges
network and the
since
UCA
then.
will never be complete.
What now?
So, here's the thing. Sam, Lochna is Mama's twin sister.
Okay. Yep.
Former Bridges 1. Went west with the others. Second group, just like Mama. Mama's not her real name, of course. That'd be Malingen. Both have dooms and both are scientific geniuses. Mama's primary field of expertise is applied physics. Lochna's is theoretical. Mama designed the Cupid hardware. Lochna, the software. They said they could converse over any distance.
Huh.
Said they had a special bond that led them.
Of course.
I don't know how that's possible, but I'll tell you this. There wouldn't be a chiral network without them. They were so close that some said they were like one person in two bodies. Might be why they were able to develop the Cupid. But they had a falling out after Molingen's accident. Lochner
Yeah,
left
probably
Bridges
due to
and
her
cut off
ghost
all
baby.
contact with us. I don't know what happened between them. But if we don't bring Lochner around, our plans to make America whole
Okay,
again
so she's
are
probably
finished.
going to have me go
Not that
into
I'm asking
the
you to
former
stick your nose in their personal
destroyed
business.
city north of here,
Though if you did,
acquire
it
an
might help us
item,
figure out how to
bring
bring
it back.
Lochner around, which would be great, because our plans to make America whole again are finished without her. In the meantime, if you've got any bright ideas, feel free to give them a shot.
But I suppose that's what you should expect, considering this entire game is based around making deliveries for people. For now, though, I'm going to not rest in the private room, not take on any orders. Great. What am I going to do? Huh. This is a problem. At least there's some stuff in the private locker. I already have a bola gun, so I probably don't need a second one. Oof, I probably will need a second one. Probably will eventually need a new pair of boots. And let's grab a ladder and a ladder. Auto arrange that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop for now. Hopefully I'll figure out what I'm supposed to do the next time. Meantime though, got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And have yourselves a good night.